Hello, my name's Gadd. I've been a healer for over 20 years, and what I'm hoping to do is to do online videos to teach healing. The online videos will be free for anyone that wants to just learn how to heal. There'll be no fee whatsoever. For people that may want to take their healing further and may want to do it for a living, may want to get a certificate, then there is an assessment process to go through, which can take up to 12 months, and that will mean that I have to dedicate a lot of one-to-one time, and a fee will be chargeable, no more hopefully than about £100 for the whole course, but it will take a lot of my time to get each person through. As for the free video, there'll be a number of videos going into different aspects of healing, and hopefully at the end of them videos you will be able to give healing. You will be able to experience healing. Now, I've heard people before say that they wouldn't do any meditation because they're Christians, so I'm not going to use any words that will in any way persuade you to believe any other sort of religion or any religion at all. This course can be good for someone who doesn't believe in anything, doesn't believe in spirit, doesn't believe in God, doesn't believe in the energy, doesn't have to believe in healing at all. This course will be good for anyone of any religion, because there won't be language used that may conflict with other religions. So if a Christian thinks, oh, I can't meditate because meditation is associated with Buddhism or with other forms of religion, I'm not going to use the words meditation. I'm going to use the words as in positive thought, focused thought. And the focused thought is what you do when you do a 2-minute silence for Poppy Day, to remember all the soldiers and all the people who have died in the wars. It's just concentrated, focused thought, and that's all it is. So we're not going to use the word meditation. We're not going to use the word spiritual. There is spiritual healing, there's Reiki, but then Reiki gives association with Japanese and other beliefs. Spiritual healing makes you then think, oh well, I've got to believe in spirit, believe in spirits, believe in life after death. You don't have to believe in any of that. This is purely healing. This is the ability of a human being to generate or to encourage an energy from themselves to another person, to transfer energy from one person to another in the form of healing, in the form of relaxation, to be able to influence the brain waves of the other person to help them to relax, to help them to heal. This isn't about teaching you how to cure someone of cancer. We'll cover all them different aspects. This isn't about curing. This isn't about curing some disease. Many treatments we have now in Western medicine don't cure. They remove some of the symptoms, or they remove all the symptoms, but rarely do any of them actually cure a condition. And the same with holistic therapies, complementary therapies. They may help with symptoms, very rarely do they cure. And I'm not saying you can't cure any illness or disease with healing or complementary medicine or with Western medicine. Of course, Western medicine does rely on the body's ability to heal itself. You wouldn't be able to have a surgeon cut you open if your body couldn't heal it. You wouldn't have any chance of survival if you couldn't fight infection. So the body has always had the ability to heal itself. What we're talking about is the ability for my body to be able to heal your body. And all we're looking at is an energy that I can transfer from me to you, or focus an energy to you. And some people believe you can do it back in time, into the future. There's no evidence, real evidence to prove it's there, but there's no financial interest in any companies to invest in proving healing's there. So unless you get a government-backed sponsorship, unless the governments of the world finance the research that's required, there's no financial motivation. You know, if you've got a drug, a tablet that will make you millions or billions of pounds, then you invest in it. No one's going to invest in proving that healing exists. And this is one of my online campaigns, will be to try to encourage government to invest, to prove that this is a physical energy that you can transfer, that will actually be able to identify what this energy is. So you may turn around and say, well, I don't believe in it, I don't believe the energy exists. If I've got two glasses and one's an empty glass and one's a glass of water, and you've never experienced water before, then I can say, well, drink out the empty glass. And you can drink out the empty glass and you feel the glass on your lips, but you won't feel much else. And then I give you a glass of water and you drink from the glass of water, and you can feel the water go into your mouth and you feel the water go down to the back of your throat. And you feel that there's something there. So you then recognise that. You recognise that experience and that feeling. So when someone gives you a glass, by putting it to your lips, you'll know whether it's empty or whether it's full. By looking at it, you'll be able to identify whether it's empty or whether it's full. And this is the same with healing. If you imagine that glass has got no healing in and that glass has got healing in, you can look at the glasses and identify which one's got the healing. And that's what I'm looking at showing you. Not using glasses. The energy's a lot more subtle than the sensation of water. So it's, you know, like you could look at water and it could be clear and it'd be hard to see it. The energy, again, is very hard to see. The water could be the same temperature as your body, so it could be very hard for you to feel that water, the same as the energy. It's very hard to feel that energy. So to experience the energy is very subtle. But the way it affects people, the way it can influence you, by learning how to enhance it and experience it. It's a bit like a wine, and some people can taste a wine and tell you what country it comes from. Other people taste wine and they couldn't tell you anything about it. Other people could tell you how it was made. They've trained themselves, they've practiced, they've become experienced at identifying the difference between the subtle differences between all the wines. And this is why the healing, you develop it, you develop your ability to increase it, you develop your ability to send it to people, to give it to people, and by developing that, you then get to learn, get to experience what healing is. So whether you believe in healing or not, you don't have to believe this energy exists, you can still undertake this course. Just the same as if you never believed water existed and someone was going to give you a glass of water and an empty glass. It doesn't matter. You don't have to believe it. It doesn't matter what religion you're on. This is in no conflict of any spiritual or religion. This is not even, you don't even have to be spiritual. This isn't talking about spirits and talking about dead people. This is just the pure physical ability of one human being to give energy to another human being. One human being to give energy to a plant. One ability for a human to give energy to an animal. And possibly vice versa. It's just that ability. Some people will believe when they swim with dolphins that they can feel a healing sensation coming from them. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Let's evidence it. Let's put the money in proving that. In proving that that energy exists, that that energy can help people, that it can heal people. It'd be nice to spend that money instead of sending rockets into other countries with bombs on them. You know, why so much money is being spent in researching how to be destructive, and very little money is being researched into proving that one human being can help another human being by thought, by sensation, by sending this energy. So, taking away the word meditation, I will use the word focused thought, positive focused thought. Take away spiritual, forget spiritual. This isn't about believing in spirit. You don't need to believe in anything. You don't even need to believe this energy exists. Thank you.